Are you still using the same mobile sections, or are you desperately hunting for the new design ideas? Fear not, my friend, I scoured the depths of the internet and bring you 10 of the quickest and efficient mobile sections you can shamelessly steal for your websites. All the links you need are in the description below. Ready? Let's dive in. Example 1. Here we have a section of the tool designed for conversations, allowing user to chat with others. The main view shows a sections with 4 chat participants and options to load of the next 15. A search bar site above and conversation list. A search bar sits above the conversation list, followed by the 2 tabs with the all chars available benefit them. On the adjacent screen, we see the chat view for individual conversation. Colors and fonts have been carefully selected to create a subtle accent while maintaining good contrast for readability and comprehension. The entirety layout flows cohesively and the chat elements are designed in the way that feels familiar, similar to Messenger or WhatsApp. This doesn't make the design any less unique, quite the opposite. While the design approach modern and fresh, it follows principles that are consistent and familiar to user. This is a practical and user-friendly approach. Second example. The priority is placed on the search functionality. This is a travel app with a booking capabilities. What caught my attention was the background separate between the header section and the first content section labeled your essential travel companion. Space is more limited on the mobile than on a desktop, so consider context and cutting out anything deemed extra works well here. As this screen demonstrations, the common approach of using a particular visual image in the recommend for you section, engaging further scrolling. The overall design is simple, clean and tidy, yet focus on specific action. Third example. In this example, I'd like to focus on how many numbers are presented. In the Solar app, there is a wave of numerical data displayed. Values are effectively paired with descriptive labels, making it easy to quickly understand each figure and what is represented. This is the use of data presentations, catching my attention because it's both unique and engaging. Additionally, there is a chart with both positive and negative values, clearly distinguishing between the two. One suggestion would be use the different colors, as the creating blue and purple tones can appear too similar at the first glance, making it harder to intuitively differentiate positive from negative values. Fourth example. This example has its own unique approach. The title is personal, displaying the username along with the avatar and friendly message. You chose down pretty good, yet your overlay scroll is above the normal. Below that is the data organized in the caps, fat and protein section. The use the bento style is interesting. Another highlight is a hashtag hungry section. Throat is not entirely clean what the value of 34.5% represent at the first glance. The structure is engaging and the personalized information has built a connection with the user, fostering the great engagement with the app. I like the layout and style. Though it's not something I would use for every project. This example embodies minimalism with a refined touch. It features a slogan, a URL and a name with an image that unique crop. The background has a subtle dotted texture, creating an inspiring layout that demonstrates how content doesn't always have to start at the edges and a hero title doesn't need large fonts to stand out. A nice touch is a cropped image or colors which, if chosen carefully, can add both uniqueness and functionality. It would also be helpful to include an element that engages users to scroll further. The design and layout are highly inspiring, though in my opinion they're the best suits for select projects, but still very impressive. Okay, quick break. If you're digging this so far and want me to make another video with more sections layout like this, hit the like button. I will make sure to create another one. Alright, let's back to it. Next example, this is the financial app. I have already highlighted the bento style in a previous example, but here is a translink combined with numerical values. There is a speedometer like a gauge with withdrive and deposit options below, which visually and clearly represent positive and negative values. And additional sections which approach significantly crop stands out as well. The layout feels simple, clean and straightforward, which adds to its apply. In my opinion, this design is intriguing for potential adaptations, offering room to customize variations of the concept for different projects. This layout is likely familiar with a centered content for the main header, text lead and image. The first thing that stands out is the cropped image, resembling the bento styles that has appeared in this material before. It adds unique character, but requests carefully selection the right image. The layout itself is well known and frequently used, but the altered masking gives it fresh, distinct look. This approach is also used in the other parts of the site. This layout uses a common structure featuring a title, CTA, and background. However, I would like to highlight the background here. Although the background initially appears quite chaotic, it doesn't reduce the readability of the title or CTA. This is the great example of how, even with a complex and layered background, you can achieve an engaging effect without compromising clarity. This is the Zen Space app, which is focused on furniture shopping. To start, I want to point out the first screen, where we have a background video of placing a vase serving as an onboarding screen. It grabs attention, but at the same time is distinct from the lead text. There is a lack of balance here, but as an inspiration and an evolution idea, it might help many of you. The next element I would like to highlight is on the following screen, the header section featuring a title, lead and CTA with an image in the background. The screen clearly communicates explore with the lead explaining it and a CTA directing to discover more, which is more engaging than the overused read more. What caught my attention was the bottom navigation element is nicely flowing, minimalist and clean. The only question is whenever the icons are clear enough for the user to understand what they will have after clicking on it. Is the icon alone sufficient to prove enough information for the navigation? You can leave comment below what you think of it below. And the final layout. This is the one of the quicks unusual because it's something we use often but don't always get the chance to design. It's a typical two-hand use case, which is something atypical since we use design interface to be best used with the one hand, as most people hold their devices. I would like to point out the unique time selection features with the left and right dials. Another uncommon element is the mini game integrated with the time app, which isn't something you can encounter every day. I have strayed a bit of the features, but the design itself is a very clean and readable. Despite its simplicity, there is a sense of aesthetics and minimalism that I personally really appreciated. So I would like to know which of the sections layout you like the most. So that's my take. What do you think? What's your favorite sections design? That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to check out channel for more. I'm Przemysław. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Take care. Until next time.